What's up, YouTube? We're out here with another probably boring video, to be honest with you. Most of you probably aren't going to care about this video, but that's okay. This isn't for you. This is for those nerds out there, the people that really geek out about, you know, what are all the mods you have done on your side-by-side? You know what I mean? What's, you know, how much in debt are you because of the side-by-side?
I am never going to financially recover from this.
Well, we're going to talk about that today. Maybe not the debt part, but we're going to talk about what all we've got done on this side-by-side. All the upgrades. Good, bad, or ugly. Which ones I really like, you know. Just kind of walk through the whole side-by-side and show what we got. That way we know what's here, what we're working with. All right. Yes. Start at the front and work our way back. All right, starting up here at the front. Very, very front here. We have the Super ATV front winch bumper. It mounts in their Black Ops 6,000 pound winch with some moose knuckle front shackles. They separate, that way you don't have to take it all apart. Lock back in. These things are pretty cool. I like them. That piece of grass, not included. All right. So I also have this little pin. Normally you do a cotter pin, but I have this because some of the pulleys I have need to be able to run just straight through the pulley without the hook. So I made it where it can quick detach to do that. Little hack, I guess. Moving on, we have CT Raceworks bomb-proof front end kit. That is all up in here. I'm gonna shine this light up in there. There's braces going up that way. There's braces hooking these together. If you know about the Can-Am front ends, you know they are very poorly designed and you need a lot of extra parts to make them strong. So, CT Raceworks bomb-proof front end kit. Next, we got the S3 Power Sports front A-arms. Are there stronger ones? Maybe, but I just like the tubular looking design. And yeah, I like these the best, so I went with those. We got Keller ball joints on our knuckles here. Shock Therapy. Big shout out to them for, well, selling it to me at full price. We got their springs. We've got sway bar links, and their bump steer delete kit tie rods with their patented tie rod adjustable in there that helps you not get a bunch of bump steer. Next up, let's see, I do have a road legal kit. So these are flashbacks, turnbacks, what do they call them? I don't know. Let's turn that on. And let's hit the old, yeah, there we go. And then they turn back white after you turn them back, just like the factory setup. Excuse me, ooh, little burpee there. All right, in the grill here, we've got 5150 rock lights. We have those in the grill, up under the front here, and in the back there. We've flipped our shocks side to side so the reservoirs are out because it looks cool. Did have to trim this a little bit, and my light placement that I did a while ago was a little bit ill-placed because you can see it makes a little kiss right there on that sticker, but I've trimmed it since then, solved that issue. All right, let's see. Next up, let's start at the top here. We have a cheap as I could find half windshield because I didn't know if I liked it. I do like it, but I'm gonna keep it until I decide to get a more expensive one. Right now, this one was like $100, so yeah, I like it. It works good. It had a little lip on it. I cut that off. It made it hard to see because it stood up like here, and I couldn't see over it. I'm kind of short. My seat is all the way up on this side at least, and I still couldn't see over it. So we cut that little lip off flat. Kind of kills some of the, you know, it getting air from you or dust from you, but I think it looks pretty cool. Up top, Baja Designs. That light bar is amazing. It is expensive. It is the Onyx Plus. Don't mind the dead bugs on the front of it. It is expensive. I won't lie. It is. But boy, is it bright. If you've ridden in this thing, you know. You can attest that thing is killer. Salt Industry mirrors with the Baja Design Nighthawks. Those are pretty cool too. Give you a good cornering light. Let's see. The cage, duh. Rebel Style Customs. RSK. I went with them because of the way this light bar is put in. They call it a French 10 design, and I think it is awesome. I hate a light bar just like trashily mounted to the top, and it just looks like crap. Like, to me, this is so much. I wouldn't have run a light bar if it couldn't have looked this clean, because I just hate the ones that are like sticking way up here and it looks just stupid to me. This nicely made into the roof, into the cage, and it's just, I love it. I think it's beautiful. That's why I went with their cage. This is blue raspberry color. I don't really know what the color is. I can't remember. It's prismatic powders or something. I don't know. Let's see. Let's go into the interior. Like I said, we've got the STC Road Legal kit. I went with them because they have the little blinker arm, and I like that. We have that integrated into the gauge cluster. These, I was having a lot of problems with rocks getting in the backs of my switches. I don't know who makes these. Google aluminum switch covers for Can-Am. And yeah, it just covers, keeps dirt from getting down in there, dirt, rocks. Just a simple thing to make your life easier. We've got the MPI detachable steering wheel because why not, I guess. I like it. Makes it a little bit easier in and out. Down there, I've got the cheapest one I could find, brake pedal extender. Love that. I don't know why it doesn't come with a full-size brake pedal from the factory, but we're not going to get on to that whole why the factory doesn't do a lot of stuff. We've got the UTV stereo pods to hold these speakers. I originally had them for the mounts up here, but as I found out, it messes with the electronic power steering. Hi, what are you doing? But anyway, we've got the Evo shocker exhaust. A little switch for that. We've got the Switch Pros SP8 something. Google it, go find it. Whoa, what is the name of that? Gauls, Street Thunder. Got that hidden on the inside in there. Interior wise, I think that's it. We have the Assault rear mirror. Kimimoto for the door bags. Oh, and we got the ZRP door handles, because if you know what the factory Can-Am ones look like, it's a string, literally. Anyway, Kimimoto hydraulic door opener things. What's this thing here? Belt change kit. Boxo. Put your spare belt in it. Got all the tools you need. That way you can do a trail change. Supposed to mount to your cage, but I just slide it under my seat. We've got more of the 5150 rock lights mounted inside. I think that's about everything for the inside. Oh yeah, we've got the shift gate here. Let's see. We'll get to this. Halo lockers, rear locking sway bar. Garmin. Tread something or another. It's got the reverse camera in it though. And then we've got the Rockford Cross gate. PMX1, which obviously hooks to our speakers down there. And the ones back here on the cage. Oh, they're gone. Doors, squeaky. All right, moving on. 5150 whips. The wakeboard peaker things. We've got our reservoirs mounted up top on the cage there. True performance for the catch can. I liked it because it was mounted up tight like that. That's why I went with that one. Shock therapy springs. Super ATV. High clearance for trailing arms. I love them. Pretty decent price. Stoutly made. I like it. CA Technologies.
Today, Junior!
High clearance rear radius arms. Then we've got, I think it's a Tiger Tail brand rear 2-inch mount. So that way I can have my old Tiger Tail there. Baja Designs S2 Pro reverse lights. Let's see, performance. We have full Evo clutch kit, primary, secondary, all those goodies. We have, I don't know who makes this, but it's a quick release for, you know, if you have a Can-Am and you blow belts every 10 freaking minutes. Other performance, we have charge tubes, big injectors, all from Evo. We have the Torrent F steel, whatever that is there, intake manifold. Because the factory one's plastic and it's known to crack, so we went with the steel one. That was an absolute pain to get in, but it's in there. Anyway, that's all made by Evo. And then we have their 3-inch shocker. I love this thing. It deletes the factory cat that goes right there. And yeah, so flip a switch and you get straight pipe. You flip it back and you pretty much have a factory exhaust, other than it's a hair louder because it doesn't have the catalytic converter. So you can be tame and not annoying if you just want to cruise. And then if you want to be obnoxious and show off, you flip switch and you can do so. I absolutely love it. Let's see. Performance stuff, that's about it. It's got a stage. I don't know what stage it is. It's their big injector 91 tune is in it right now. I have a big injector E85 tune. That's right. It's got their bigger fuel pump and bigger fuel tank. So it went from a 10.5 gallon to like a 14.5 gallon tank. That's up under in this area, hidden up under there. But that was an absolute pain to install too. But I love the extra range. You need it if you're running E85, and it's just nice if you're in the mountains. You know, extra, what is that, 4 gallons? Goes a long ways. Don't quote me on the specs though, you know, look that up for yourself. But let's see, the Switch Pros, I forgot who made the mount kit, but it mounts back here behind the seat. So that's pretty cool because the battery's back there, all hooks in. If you don't know what a Switch Pro is, or you've never used one, it just simplifies wiring so much. It just makes things so much easier. You don't have to run fuses, relays. It does all that for you. And you can do cool features like auto power up. Whenever you turn the key on, it'll auto power on rock lights and whip lights, or whichever one you set it to. It'll also do things like turn on multiple sources with one button. So if I turn on my light bar, it turns on my side lights with it, all in one button. And you can double click for strobe modes. I have my winch. I don't have the winch hooked directly to it because you're not supposed to do that, but I have the wires that would run to the switch run to this. You can't hook your winch directly to it, or at least they don't recommend it, so don't do that. Let's see. Inside, that's about it. I think we've got all our performance stuff. Oh yeah, I know. This sway bar. Halo lockers, rear locking sway bar. When I say I love this thing out of everything I've done, next to like the cage, this is probably my favorite upgrade. It is stiffer than factory with the setting that it's on now, which is all the way tight. It is stiffer than factory. If you hit the little button, which is right here in the dash, sway bar, you hit it, it unlocks. it allows you to fully articulate in the back, which is so nice if you're on some crawly type technical stuff. It just allows you to really flex the rear end. I'll try and put some pictures in. I don't know if I'm that talented yet of locked and unlocked, but it is stiffer when you're driving fast, and then it is obviously just completely unlocked for when you're trying to crawl and just do more technical stuff. It is my absolute favorite upgrade. I wish they made one for the front. I would buy it today, maybe tomorrow, but still. Yeah, love that upgrade. So, let's see. I think that's just about everything. Granted, that's just about everything you can do to a side by side, honestly. Let me go grab my cheat sheet. Oh wait, it's in my pocket. Nope, fell on the ground. Let's see here. Found the cheat sheet. Looks like I've covered everything. Well, I guess I do have lower doors. This machine did not originally look like this. I'll post a picture of the day I bought it. So this is what it looks like now. Obviously, I'll put a picture of what it used to look like.
Gay!
I have done a lot of work to this thing. And you're gonna ask yourself, Trent, why'd you buy it this color if you wanted it to look like this? Because I originally wanted the triple black, but you know, COVID. So I had to wait over a year to get a color I didn't want, and then spend a bunch of money making it, well, the color I wanted. So yeah, we do have lower doors here. Forgot that. There's probably some little stuff I'm forgetting, but for the most part, this is everything. A lot of time. What do I recommend doing? That freaking sway bar. Always recommend a cage. I'm not saying you gotta get the top freaking most expensive one like I did, but factory cages are just, to me, they're freaking scary, and I don't know why they sell them on side-by-sides. And if you're doing anything that's kind of crazy, I just would recommend a cage. You know, I know it's hard. You buy a $30,000 machine, and then, you know, you're supposed to put another $4,000 on the top of it. It's hard to justify, I know, but to me, it's worth it. Some people would say, "Oh, but you're still running your factory harnesses." Yeah. Some people would say these are crap. They retract, but to me, that retractableness is why I keep them, because I like them. I lowered this seat because when tall people want to ride with me, the cage is made for me. I'm short. I'm like 5'8" on a good day. So my seat stays in the factory height so I can see, because I don't know if you've ever sat in one of these things, but they're absolutely terrible to see out of.
I can't see fucking shit out of this thing.
It's like sitting in like a Corvette or something. The blind spots are ridiculous.
I can't see, you can't see. So what? All that matters is can the fucking horse see?
Reverse camera is a must. In an X3 at least. Polarises are pretty good about seeing out of. So, we got our reverse camera here. It's wireless, it runs off batteries. Got our part of our road legal kit. Man, I feel like I kind of went everywhere on this. I'm trying to think. I'm sure I missed something, but so things I forgot because I went back and watched what I just recorded. Holy crap, that scared the crap out of me. Jeez Louise. Anyway, whew. Things I forgot, and top 3 upgrades. All right, Sandcraft RCR Performance drive shaft, front to rear. That's hidden down there in the plastics. You can't see it, but it's in there. Kept the axles factory because I'd rather these tires break my axles than break my diffs, which are more expensive. I think that's really the only thing I forgot. There's a horn up front, but that's part of the road legal kit. All right, so we're gonna do my top upgrades. Functionality wise, that sway bar, number 1. Number 2, That there, exhaust, love that too. I like options. I like being able to flip a switch and something different happens. I like that. It's amazing. And then speaking of switches, that'd probably be my third thing. That made wiring and just the functionality of the other add-ons, it made them so much easier. I just love that Switch Pros. And the mount for that Switch Pros is, I believe it's read-made speed, I believe. And it just goes where the factory push-to-start was, and it mounts in, and then it has the holder for the Switch Pro itself. Makes it a very clean look. You don't have to cut your dash all apart. It literally mounts in the exact same way the push-to-start button does, but it's got this bracket on the front that holds your Switch Pros. So if you're looking for one read-made speed, they have that there. Now, those are my top 3 upgrades that are kind of functional. Looks wise, I mean, cage, wheels. Number 1 upgrade that has nothing to do with functionality, that has nothing to do with really anything, is the Gauls Street Thunder. That's hidden away up there. Let me tell you, the last thing a bunch of rednecks want to hear when they're out riding and having fun is the old whoop whoop. Having that brings so much joy to me. Just messing with people and seeing their reactions when they least expect to hear a police siren. It's just hilarious. So, not functional at all. There's really no point to it other than just to mess with people and have fun. So, that's why I have that. It just brings joy to my childish heart. Yeah. All right. So, if you've sat here and listened to me ramble on about how I've spent too much money on this machine, like, subscribe. And I appreciate you watching this video. Thank you. Remember, get up in them comments. All right? Get up in there. Say negative things. Say negative things about this video. Say negative things about me. I don't care. Say positive things. That's fine too. Tag people. Say negative things about them. Say positive things about them. It doesn't matter. Get in there. Just tag people. Hit the like button. Subscribe. We're going to catch you on this next one. It's actually going to be something somewhat interesting, I think. This one, pretty boring. Like I said, it's more for the nerds. People like me who geek out on just random crap.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
It's not action, you know, it's just boring. So, thank you if you did watch. I appreciate you. You guys keep supporting. We're getting up there. One day, you know, we'll look back on this video and think, remember when? Side note for the end of this video. If your name rhymes with Zoid or Zip and you have a Renegade, my X3's faster than your Renegade, so just remember that.
Damn!